What's up, everybody? It's J and J with Justin and Jordan. Justin, do I even gotta ask you what we got today, man? I mean, it's just the finals going on, realistically.
Yeah.
Just quick finals recap. Definitely not gonna be quick, actually. Let me take that back. But since our last episode, games 2, 3, and of course 4 just happened last night. We're recording this on Saturday morning. Man, little bit underwhelming from what I expected from this finals, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Little bit underwhelming. But let's get right into it, Justin. Let's review, let's talk about game 2. Game 2 happened the day after we recorded last week on Sunday. Any main things that stuck out to you in game 2, first and foremost?
I mean, game 2 was just like, that was the Drew Holiday game.
100%.
The Drew Holiday masterclass, offensively and defensively. In that game, we saw him just be everywhere in that game. And then he really put his stamp on it, like how Kristaps put it in the first game. And then we also saw the clips that came out in game 2 of Luka getting blown by.
Yep.
And all the talk that's been happening like after that and after game 3. But pretty much to summarize, game 2 was the Kristaps game. I mean, the Drew Holiday game, despite it being a very close game. But at the end of the day, the Celtics kind of just like put their stamp on it defensively, and they said we're gonna take this one.
What really let me down so much was the Mavs were right there. They were right fucking there till the end of the game in that last minute, and they just let it all fall apart.
Yeah.
Bro, once Jaylen Brown got that fucking block, I was like, yeah, it's over. I low-key wanted to turn it off.
Yeah.
It was over.
That shit was crazy.
That shit changed all the momentum, and it just took all the air out the Dallas Mavericks offense.
The chemistry between Holiday and White is crazy.
No,
like
100%.
when Holiday picked up Luka and Luka threw that pass and White came out of nowhere and stole that shit. I was like, this is some demon shit.
You're right, though. That was definitely Drew Holiday's best game this entire playoffs.
Yeah.
One of the best games of his fucking career, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Just incredible. It was so good that you had people saying, like, yo, Drew Holiday could be finals MVP. It's between him, Jaylen Brown, and Porzingis.
Yeah.
Like, one of them three is going to be finals
After
MVP.
game 2, he was probably like the leading candidate for finals MVP.
No, 100%. It was between him and JB. Of course, parlaying into game 3, which we're going to talk about in a little bit. Like, he was like that in game 2. He really was like that in game 2. He was beyond. I don't even want to call him the X Factor because I feel like X Factor is kind of like related to guys like a Sam Hauser, Derrick Jones Jr. Like, I feel like it's relegated to guys like that. Like, this was just like, you're a main piece, like you're a main focus. I can't even call you the X Factor. Like, he was just incredible in that game too. He was a demon. On the Mavs side, again, not shooting too well from 3. Again.
Yeah.
Luka had a triple-double, a 30-point triple-double. He played fairly well. And when I say fairly, which sounds a little bit unfair criticism, because a 30-point triple-double in the finals, but it wasn't the most eye-pleasing, like, 30-point triple-double, if you know what I mean. Especially because in the finals, because it wasn't easy for him to get. Kyrie kind of was another letdown again. Couldn't even score 20. He's really struggling in Boston. He's struggling a lot in Boston.
Yeah.
Way too fucking much. And the rest of the guys just couldn't, really just couldn't step up enough. I feel like PJ Washington has kind of been dealing with this like thing where he is the Mavs' third best player, but on a finals team, he really shouldn't be the third best player. Absolutely not. I feel like if you have PJ Washington as your fourth best player as a contender, you're set.
Yeah.
But he's been forced to step up into this role that he can't really sustain.
Yeah.
Like, it almost sounds unfair. I know he's been having a good playoffs before this, but it almost sounds unfair for me to be like, oh, I need PJ Washington to score 20. I need you to score 20 one time. Because realistically, him having 12 to 15, 16 points, that's really fucking good for him. It really is, but it's just we have this expectation of him. And obviously, I'm guilty of it too because you're the third guy. You have to step up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I got to give you these expectations because of the role you're put into. Just like if it was anybody else. If Derrick Jones Jr. was a third best player the entire playoffs, I'm like, damn, I'm waiting for you to explode because you've been doing this all playoffs. Even though in reality, you shouldn't be my third fucking best player on the team. So it's kind of unfortunate. It's just circumstances. You got this far, though. I want you to bring a little bit more. I want you to show me what you did against the prior teams in this finals at least one time, just one time.
Yeah.
But as you guys know, with how the series looking right now, it seems like a little too much, a little too late. Going to game 3 though, Justin, Mavs fans were excited. No Porzingis. Everyone thought they had a chance. Porzingis was a problem the first 2 games. I thought they had a fucking chance. Porzingis pulled Xavier Tillman out their fucking back pocket.
Yeah.
Let him make his first 3 in the
Boy,
entire
did
playoffs.
he have a fucking game.
He did. He was a beast. Like it sounds, he was an X factor.
Hell
no
yeah.
pun intended with his name, but he was the main X factor. Luka fouled out. That's the biggest story to me. I mean, as a big Luka fan since he got drafted, I was beyond disappointed because the hooking the arm foul, that was so obvious, that was so blatant.
Yeah.
That's a stupid foul to get, especially for your 5th one. I didn't think he could get a worse one, right? This motherfucker tries to draw a charge with under 5 minutes left.
Yeah.
Why are you trying to draw a charge? That's hard for me to say. Why are you trying to draw a charge at the 3-point line? You're not even one of your feet was set. Both of your feet was sliding. What'd you expect? And then you go and you're at the bench. Y'all better fucking y'all better fucking review that shit. Y'all better fucking challenge that shit. Why? Why? You had no chance of winning that call.
He was doing the Kyle Lowry shit right there.
I guess he really thought that, and I understand where he's coming from. Like, I'm a superstar. I'm a top 3 player in the world. This is the NBA Finals. No way they're going to foul me out.
Yeah.
But it feels like little ticky-tack fouls, like you hit somebody on the wrist, whatever. You get away with reaching's fine. But a call like that, you're not going to let that shit slide.
Yeah, that was crazy.
No way they're going to let that shit slide. I mean, Kyrie had a great game. He kept them afloat towards the end. And the closer came out. Jaylen Brown had a beyond subpar first half. Second half, who was the guy to put out that fire when it was Mavs 20 to Celtics 4-point run? It was Jaylen Brown. Again and again, it was Jaylen Brown to close these games for them. Tough shots, tough fadeaways, whatever you want. You call on him. You call his number. You say, yo, number 7, go get me a fucking bucket. This is the finals. This is the 4th quarter. We got less than 5 minutes left. I need a bucket. Jason Tatum, to give him his respect, he had a great first half. Second half, though, not really there. Not moving me at all. That's why I say, Justin, I mean, I stand by what I say. I'm always stand by what I say. I've been saying this shit for years now. I've been saying this shit for at least 4 or 5 years now. This is your guy that's got to close. He's the one that's got to close. And he proved it. He really did prove it in game 3. The Mavs, that was another game that they just let slip. If you thought they let game 2 slip, they really let game 3 slip out their fucking hands.
Yeah.
Because hindsight is 2020, but this could be 2-2 right now.
Yeah. Really
Shit.
could be.
You could even argue this could be 3-1, but minimum, this could be 2-2 right now. That's what's frustrating me. This could be 2-2 right now, and you're down 3-1, but you're originally down 3-0.
Yeah.
This isn't 2016.
Yeah.
Niggas that is down 0-3. What is it now? They're 0 for 156.
Yeah.
I think it's 156 is the exact number. You're 0 for 156. You already got people memeing, making memes of Luka's face on top of LeBron's and changing the headlines. Instead of no one's ever come back from 3-1 down in the finals to no one's come back from 3-0 down in the finals.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right? The ones with the sunglasses
with the shades on,
the beats on. Yeah. Game 3, though. Game 3 was definitely like the final stake in the heart.
Yeah.
That shit let me down.
Yeah, game 3, as expected, Dallas came out and punched Boston in the mouth. They got off to a 13-point lead. But then Boston came back, and once, I think at halftime, it was only a 1-point game. And I was like, yeah, I think Boston got this shit.
Unbelievable.
Like you said, Tatum had a great first half. And bro, that third quarter was fucking crazy for Boston. It was some of the craziest shit I've seen. And I wrote down in my notes, I was like, yo, Jaylen Brown turned into Batman. Like, that shit was crazy. 26 points in the second half, hitting the big shots down the stretch. And this is what I was saying going into the finals. I was like, this was like the perfect game that I was like describing. I was like, a game like that where Tatum holds it down in the first half, and then Brown just takes it right back over in the second half, and it's hard to stop Boston when they got both of them clicking like that.
Even at separate times.
Yeah, at separate times. I was like, and I was like, damn, it sucked that Boston kind of let it slip. I mean, they got the win, but there was a stretch where I'm like, okay, here we go. Like this is like the Boston we're used to seeing, like them blowing a lead, but they ended up closing out the game. But they got big minutes from guys like Sam Hauser had a great game in his minutes. Xavier Tillman hit that big three, and then him switching on to Luka on the perimeter was crazy. I was like, yo, what the fuck? I was going into this game thinking, all right, no Porzingis, the door is probably wide open for Dallas. They're probably going in like, yo,
Should be.
we're gonna feast. But that wasn't the case. They was down 91-75 at one point. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I was like, bro, this shit was crazy. But yeah, man. Seeing Jaylen Brown hit those big shots at the end of the game, I was like, it was kind of like, I was like in a happy moment because I was like, bro, all the times back then, like all the failures I've seen, like with this team and with the duo especially, all the low moments, and then seeing that, I was like, yeah, the failure builds character. Because I've seen a lot of moments where either Tatum or Brown's struggling, and they got the worst end of it on social media, and then that game was kind of like the full circle moment, because I was just getting all the memories was coming into my head where everybody was like, split them up, they can't play together, blah blah blah, this and that, and then that game was like, shut the fuck up, like this tandem is the reason why we're here. We went through all these scars, and we're finally getting over that hump, and to me that game was like, yeah, like we're here. Like this is our shit. Yeah, they lost last night, but that game was really like the stamping of like, yo, the Jays is like, that's the tandem. That's the reason why we're here, and we're gonna fucking finish this shit. And how it's so fitting that it started with Jaylen Brown, low key. I mean, technically it started with Marcus Smart, but like at this point, longest tenure guy is probably.
No, it is Jaylen Brown.
It is Jaylen Brown. So I'm like, it's fitting that it's gonna start and probably end with him right now. But I mean, we'll see. Don't want to jinx it. They still gotta go to Boston on Monday and close it out. But that game was the one I've been waiting for, where they're both like firing on all cylinders and they're taking the game into their own hands. But I'm just really happy to see those guys do their thing and kind of shut everybody up. And man, that shit was fun to watch. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but this is why I've been such a fan of Jaylen Brown for most, if not close to all of his career, because he's just an absolute like surgical like killer in the end of games, bro. Just the way that he beats you, the way that he closes games, it's like he's really a killer, bro. And he doesn't give a fuck. He's not, I mean, that's why I respect Jaylen Brown so much. That he just goes and he fucking hoops, right? Failed in the dunk contest, got booed out the building. Yeah, I'll still do this shit next year. I don't care. He gets interviewed about, oh, how do you feel about Jason Kidd saying that you're the best player? He's like, I don't really give a fuck. Like he does not care, bro. He just wants to win. He just wants to go out there and win basketball. He's not there campaigning to be all-star, to be finals MVP, to be MVP. He doesn't do any of that shit. He goes and he fucking plays basketball. You cannot say anything else about that. It's true. You don't see him having any issues or whatever. That left hand shit was like the most that he dealt with in his career. And guess what? He came back, he answered. He could have been a Ben Simmons, just been like a pussy about it. But no, he came back. He showed people like, this is why I'm here. I am who I am. And I'm here in the fucking finals balling out right now. I'm the best fucking player on my team in the championship right now.
That last shot he hit, it was going left.
He's a dog, bro. That's why I said, that's why even last year on this show, like, I was not worried about that shit. I know who he is. I know how good Jaylen Brown is. I know he's capable of closing games at the biggest fucking stage in the world. Absolutely. And he really showed us that in game 3. He showed us that this whole fucking finals, if anything. This finals and the conference finals as well. He showed us that.
Yeah.
That's why I will never, ever, ever, because last year was at the lowest point. That was the best time to jump off the Jaylen Brown train. I fucking stayed on. Nigga, I'm the conductor of the Jaylen Brown train, if anything. I am the captain of the Jaylen Brown ship. I'm not jumping off that ship if we sinking. When we sinking fine. I'm going down with the fucking ship. But I know we're coming right back up, and that's where we are right now. Still the leader of the Finals MVP race, by the way, for me. People could argue it after Game 4, which we're about to talk about right now. But he's still the leader for Finals MVP by far. I don't even think it's close. It's not close.
No, yeah, he's still the leader. That game was just like so, and like people could look at the box score and be like, Tatum had 31, but I'm like, yo, if you really watch that game, bro, it was just a different story in the second half.
Jaylen Brown was the best fucking player.
Because the first half, I was like, oh shit, Tatum's finally here. I thought he was gonna keep it up. Because I'm like, yo, if he keeps this shit up, this motherfucker might have 40. Yeah. But that second half was really all Jaylen Brown. And like the shit he was in. Even that dunk too. I'm like,
I think he had 24 in the second half.
Yeah. Yeah, 24
exactly.
I think 13 in the third quarter.
Yep.
So
I think he had 2 in the first half.
Nah, he had 6.
He had like 4 in the first half, yeah.
He had like 6.
He was struggling, then he came out.
Yeah.
Firing on all cylinders. Then game 4. Well, first of all, I also want to say this about Luka real quick. That whole money sign shit, bro, makes no fucking sense. What are you alluding to?
I don't know.
The league losing money if this is a sweep, bro. The shorter the series is, you're losing money. So what is he trying to say that unless he's saying that the refs are rigging it for their own personal bets. But this is bad for the league. The league is losing money if this series doesn't go 7 games. Why the fuck are you going like this at the fucking refs when you foul out on a stupid ass foul that you committed? What are we doing? And that shit, and complaining on the floor and shit, and letting baskets happen. In the regular season, when you playing against the Hawks on January fucking 13th, fine. Do that shit. Be on the floor and complain, and then let Trae Young get a bucket. Yeah. But in the NBA Finals in Game 3, when you're on the cusp of going down 3-0, why are you doing that shit? That regular season ass shit. Why are you doing that? Go do that shit against the fucking Pelicans in November. Don't do that shit against the fucking Celtics in June. There's no point. It's not getting you anywhere. It's not going to get you the calls. We all know the whistle changes when it comes to the playoffs and even more in the finals. So what do you think you kicking and screaming is going to do? Absolutely nothing. Nothing at all. And I'm telling you, once you fouled out, I was like, yeah, this series is over. You had fucking Tim Hardaway Jr. come into the game.
He was in there for a little bit too long. I was like, oh, yeah.
He shouldn't have played at all. I don't know who else he could have put in, but shit. He don't deserve any minutes unless they're garbage time. And speaking of Tim Hardaway Jr., man, Game 4, Mavs, like I said before, too much, too late. Way too fucking late. You won the game. It was a huge blowout, the third biggest blowout in NBA Finals history. I forgot since when. I don't know if it's all time or since the modern era, one of the two. But the third biggest blowout. Drew Holiday had the worst plus minus in NBA Finals history. So he's out the fucking Finals MVP race. He had a -38.
Damn.
A -38.
And they lost by 38.
Jason Tatum had a -33, which means he is the only player with multiple appearances on the worst plus minus list in the top 10 because in 2022 he had a -35 one game.
Damn.
So he's the only guy there with multiple games. Luka cooked. This nigga Derek Lively made a 3.
Yeah.
And that was in the first quarter too. It wasn't during the blowout.
I remember.
It wasn't like they was up 30. He made a corner 3 in like the first 5 minutes of the game. I was like, wait a second. Where do you ever make threes?
I remember saying in the draft shit last year, I was like, he got potential to make them, and then all season he's only attempted like 2, and then he takes that one. Yeah, he made that one. I was like, oh shit, we're in for a fucking game today.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown had 10 points. Tatum had 15. I just told you Drew Holiday was getting fried. Luka had a good game. Kyrie played well. I mean, everybody was kind of hitting on all cylinders. But even then, I would say this was more of Boston underperforming than the Mavs overperforming in a sense of like, the Mavs didn't make 23s or anything. They made a decent amount of threes, but it's not like they made 20, 25 3-pointers. Yeah. They was just busting their ass, bro. And they were letting themselves get their ass beat.
Yeah, that was just belt to ass, like off rip.
It literally looked like they were throwing the game. I know they wasn't, but I was there like, are y'all throwing the game so you win in Boston?
I mean, Dallas was due for a game where the role players had a pretty good game because
It was just too late.
yeah, throughout the first 3 games, it wasn't really looking like that. I mean, I made a joke in the third game that I'm like, yo, PJ Washington's doing his best Harrison Barnes impression from 2015. But then he started 2016, I should say.
Yeah, 2016.
But he started hitting some big shots towards the end. I was like, all right, let me shut up. But through the first 3 quarters, PJ Washington was looking like 2016 Harrison Barnes.
All right, here I need you to hear this fun fact.
Well,
Only 3 players have made 5 threes in 1 quarter in finals history. Who do you think they are?
5 threes in 1 quarter. Danny Green,
No.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
Yep. 2 other ones.
Ray Allen.
Yep.
Damn. Is this guy like recent or like
Very recent.
Curry?
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Respect to Danny Green. I forgot if it was 13 or 14 where he was cooking.
13.
But I can't believe you said Danny Green before the 2 best shooters of all time.
No, because that shit popped up in my head.
He did cook.
Yeah,
He was cooking.
He was bugging.
He broke Ray Allen's record for most threes in a finals.
I had to say recent because I was about to be like Reggie Miller.
Yeah, there wasn't gonna be no Reggie Miller. But it's just funny to me that you said Danny Green before Ray Allen and Steph Curry. Or Kevin Durant or Clay. I think it's a Danny Green,
I
but
just,
no, yeah.
I just remember he couldn't miss in that final.
Tim Hardaway Jr. really looked like fucking '08 Ray Allen in them garbage time minutes up 30. He made 5 threes, bro. He made 5 fucking 3-pointers, bro, in a couple of minutes when it mattered the least. And now we're gonna see him in Game 5 not do shit. I don't even know if he's gonna play Game 5, to be honest with you. He's not gonna do shit, bro. That shit was just funny to me, though. Another fun fact, though, Kyrie and Luka themselves outscored the Celtics in the first half. That's how bad it was. It just really is a shame, though. Like, you guys are doing this in Game 4 when you're down 3-0.
Yeah.
And it's like, for what? Statistically, you guys are fucked. You guys lost already. Statistically.
This reminded me of the 17 finals when the Warriors went up 3-0 and then the Cavs just punched them in the mouth in Game 4.
But I have more faith in them to come back from 3-0 than these guys.
Nah, yeah, I did have more faith because at least one of those games was low key like close.
Because it's like LeBron at the time is better than Luka now, and Kyrie at the time is better
than Kyrie now. Yeah, people forget that.
Yeah. That Kyrie's way fucking better than this Kyrie. That Kyrie would not have dropped fucking 16 points.
That also reminds me that a lot of people need to stop this bullshit of thinking that this current Kyrie, and I don't even want to shit on him, but it's just the fucking conversation I've been hearing leading up to the finals. They're like putting Kyrie in this conversation like, oh, him and Luka, best backcourt, 2 superstars, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yo, y'all forget, like, this Kyrie, he's still good.
This is the worst version of Kyrie, though.
But yeah, this isn't the same Kyrie.
This is rookie year.
And I'm like, bro, y'all talking all this about Kyrie when Jaylen Brown has been better than Kyrie in the playoffs for like the last like 3 years, I would say at this point. I was like, bro, Kyrie hasn't really been good in the playoffs since like 2017, if you really think about it.
Don't do that. Don't. Wait. He had good Brooklyn performances in the playoffs.
2021.
He was fucking good in 2021.
He was.
And he was giving the Celtics buckets too when him and KD got cooked. There were certain games he was giving these niggas buckets. Not the whole series, but he was giving these niggas buckets more than he is now.
Yeah, but I'm like, at that point, that motherfucker was the third option.
Yeah.
But I want to say, like, the way that they're talking about, like, duo-wise.
Nah, he was second. This is the one where they got cooked. What's it called? The one that he got cooked. Nah, wait, no, you're right.
2021, Harden was bugging.
No, I'm talking about 2022.
He had one good game.
I thought he had 2 when they got swept.
I remember the first game he had 39.
Back. Yeah, he was.
First game he had 39, but then after that it was really quiet.
I would say he's better than this one.
But I remember 2017 for me was like the last time.
Man, 2019 he was terrible.
Because 2018 he was hurt. He didn't play in the playoffs.
19
he was horrible. 20 he didn't even play in the playoffs.
19 he said, I'm gonna guard Giannis.
Yeah. 2020 the bubble, he didn't even play in the playoffs.
Nah, he didn't even make the playoffs.
2021 he was like the third option. and you had Kevin Durant, James Harden. There's like no pressure.
Yeah, I don't want to shit on him either. I mean, I love Kyrie Irving.
2021 he wasn't good. 2022. Oh, he wasn't good.
I'm finna
And then
fact check
last
you,
year
bro,
they
while you
didn't
say
make the
that.
playoffs.
Nah, I'm gonna fact check you while you keep doing the Kyrie thing. You could continue.
But I just kept hearing all this talk that like, cause people are talking about Kyrie now like he's still 2016, 2017 Kyrie, which isn't the case. And people kind of they've been low key dismissing Jaylen Brown. I'm like, yo, cause you remember when people were having the conversation about the finals previewing,
Yeah.
like, oh, best player in the series. People were like, Luka, Tatum, Kyrie, and then I'm like, bro, if
He's
I-
the fourth best player.
yeah, the fourth is better, but I just see a lot of people talking about Kyrie like he's still like 2016, 2017 Kyrie, when that's just not the case. He's still been good in this playoffs. He still had moments, but he's not the Cavs Kyrie of old.
First round of 2021, Kyrie put up basically, if you round up, because 24.8, 25 points on 49, 39, 92 shooting.
That was his 50, 40, 90 year, I believe.
So that was 2021. And the second round versus the Bucks when he got hurt, he had 25 and 4 shooting 45%.
Oh yeah, that's when Harden got hurt in game 1.
Yeah,
And then Kyrie got hurt in like game
hurt.
3, I think, or 4.
Yeah, and then you're right. And then this in that sweep, he only had 21, and that's greatly inflated by game 1.
Yeah, I remember
Greatly
he had
inflated.
39 in game 1. I remember that.
No, yeah, he was cooking game 1.
Yeah,
And that was the Tatum
spin
ballerina fucking game winner. That shit pissed me off so much. I hated the Nets at that time, but I wanted them to win the series. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't think they were going to.
I fucking hated the Nets, bro. I was that game was like
I still wanted
that
to
series was great.
win. This was a close sweep too.
Low key, yeah, it was. Every game was close.
Cause I forgot how close this was. These were all none of them were double digits.
Yeah,
And one of them was literally the last bucket. But no, you're 100% right. I feel like again, the point I was about to get into, not me shitting on Kyrie neither, but I feel like people, like you said, I feel like people really do low key overrate him in the sense of like thinking this is the same guy. Kyrie in 2017 was dropping 40 bombs.
yeah, it was different,
15, 16, 17, this guy was dropping 40 bombs in the finals, right? Right now, I mean, the guy's trying to score 20 some games. Half the series, he's trying to score 20.
He's at the point now where I'm like, he's not gonna have a big game every night, probably every other night.
Yeah.
But 2017 Kyrie,
could call him to
you
score
could punch
26.
in, yeah, you could guarantee he's gonna score 25, 26 every night.
And say, nah, I'm like, yo, I want you to score 21, bro. That's all I need from you. Just score 21 efficiently and we good, my nigga. Like, he's not the same kind of cat, bro, that he used to be.
Not yet.
100%.
And that's not even to shit on him. He's still good.
It's
Bless you.
excuse me, good looks. It's not even it's not no disrespect. He's just getting older. He's getting older. He's not the same guy. Like 2017 was 7 years ago. I know it doesn't feel like that long ago, but that shit was 7 years ago. He was a young man in his prime. He's kind of aging out of his prime right now. Kyrie has been in the league for 12 seasons now, 12, 13 seasons. Of course, he's not going to be the same fucking guy that he was 7 years ago. And I feel like quotes from like Drew Holiday saying like, oh, how do you guard Kyrie Irving? Pray. Of course, it's admiration and it's a compliment, but it's like, come on, bro. Like, we know he's not the same Kyrie. He's just not. He's good. He's still a very good player. He's an all-star tier player. But let's be real. Is Kyrie Irving a top 25 player that you could stamp in 100%?
That was just Drew being humble.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just admiration. But can you punch in confidently Kyrie's a top 25 player in the league? I can't. No, I can't.
I can't confidently say that.
He's borderline 30. Again, not an insult, but the way these people talk, again, I mean, this goes back to my hatred of the bag talk shit. Like, oh, he's still the most skilled player in the league. Good for him. He's still not the best player, though. He's not a top 10 player. He's not a top 15 player. He's not top 20, 25, maybe top 30. And I could confidently say top 35. 30 is a maybe, to be honest with you. But he's not a top 25 guy anymore, which is okay to say. Like, we can't tell him, like, yo, go score 30 every night like you did with LeBron.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, though, like, I still have to give him that criticism, though, because I was expecting you to score 20, 21 points, and you getting locked up, you're not even scoring 20. Yeah. I'm not asking, like, these other people, like, yo, Kyrie's gonna drop 30 every fucking game. Him and Luka's gonna combine for like 70 points every game. Bro, I just want you to score 20. You're not doing that for me in most of these games.
Yeah.
That's still a disappointment. I'm not giving you these high standards everyone else is. Like you're 25 years old. I'm giving you fair standards of scoring 20 to 24 points every game, and you're struggling to do that shit. That's a low barometer for Kyrie Irving.
Yeah.
But it's whatever though. This series is cooked.
Yo, we saw a whole second half with no starters from the Celtics. Yeah. And I'm watching the game and I'm noticing things. And then I started coming up with a list. And I was like, garbage time superstars. I want people in the comments to say or who they think should be on this list or name anybody. But I came up with a list of my garbage time superstars. And this is it right here. I got Peyton Pritchard, Jaden Hardy, Jordan Nwora. Shout out to Dave, Obi Toppin, and then at the 5, Luka Garza.
What about Tim Hardaway Jr.?
You could throw him in there too.
Not even just because of what he did last night, but just in general, he's a garbage time player.
Yeah, because I was watching the game last night. I'm like, yo, this motherfucker Peyton Pritchard was good. He was trying. Like, I'm like, yo, what the?
Peyton Pritchard believes he could be a starter on a lot of teams.
Bro, I believe it. The way he was playing in garbage time, yo, he was literally trying to hit motherfuckers with different moves. I'm like, yo. And I'll never forget Jordan Nwora when he hit the motherfucker with the spin, made the motherfucker fall, and then hit the shot in his face.
That's a good question, though.
I'm like, bro, I just want to know, like, if anybody wants to put in the comments your garbage time superstars, let me know. But this is something I just, at the end of games, I like to peep.
I like that Obi pick, though.
Obi, this motherfucker
stupid hard.
He be like,
this isn't he Amari Stoudemire. No, it'd be funny though when he doesn't he fuck up. I'm not gonna lie. When he fucks up, that should be funny. Though.
That's always the funniest shit to see when there's a blowout and they start putting the bench in, like the motherfuckers that be beasts in the score.
I'm trying to think like all time, like garbage time niggas, bro.
All time garbage time. Yo.
I don't know, honestly.
Oh, shout out to Victor. He said it yesterday. He was saying Alonzo Trier.
That's a fair one.
He was like, yo,
never forget Alonzo Trier was like in tweets saying that he should be the star of the team, not RJ.
I remember that.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah, Alonzo Trier was garbage time superstar.
Man, shout out to him. I don't even know where the fuck he's at right now. He's got to be overseas.
Yeah, I don't know where he's at.
Probably in Turkey or some shit. Because he's not even good enough for the Spanish league teams, to be honest with you. No disrespect to him. Niggas really thought he was the next Iverson for our team. I was like, I gotta chill out.
Trey Burke was closer for that.
With this rat face motherfucker. No disrespect. No disrespect, but bro was ugly as shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro was ugly as shit. Justin, what's your predictions for Game 5 of this Monday?
Game 5.
Is Scott Foster refereeing?
I don't think so. I don't think refs ever ref back-to-back games. I think he refs again if it goes to like 7. He'll probably ref again.
You don't think he's in the ref 6?
Nah.
You need to call him the extender for every fucking game.
Nah, because I think it's too soon. I think if it goes 7, probably. But Game 5, I think Boston closes it out at home. I thought Boston was going to close it out last night because just after Game 3, Dallas looked kind of defeated. Yeah. And that shit was alarming. The Luka screaming at the bench, him not playing no defense. And then Bryant.
That's another note I want to make of, though. Hold on. I hate to cut you off. He played good fucking defense last night.
Yeah.
Very good fucking defense. Unfortunately, you couldn't bring it every game, but continue.
But it was very alarming. Brian Windhorst had to get on his ass. He was like, the winners are over there. Yeah. So it just looked very alarming. I thought
Brian Windhorst.
I thought they was gonna roll over last night, but we're going to see. It's going to be a loud-ass Boston crowd on Monday night. We'll see if the role players have a big game for Boston. And potentially they close it out. I think Boston will close it out. I think it's going to be I don't think Boston's going to blow them out at home. I think it'll probably be somewhat close. But I think Boston will probably pull away in the second half. But that's how I think it's going to go.
I'm going to be delusional, and the Mavs win Game 5. I'm bringing the delusions to light. If I believe it, it'll happen.
They're going to need a Kyrie 2016 Game 5.
It's not gonna happen. But
They're gonna need him and Luka to combine for fucking like 85
they're gonna
points.
need 80 points.
Yeah,
Hey man, Luka 40 ball.
he hasn't had one yet. Yeah,
Luka 40 ball.
I'm waiting for that Jordan 86 performance, but where they win the game.
Bro, Luka 40 ball. Stamped. Real G shit stamped back against the wall. He wants to go back home to Dallas. He calls up Dirk. Dirk, what do I do? Dirk gives him all the advice. Boom. 42 points. Game 5. Go back home to Dallas. Write it down, Justin. I'm telling you.
We gotta see.
Kyrie, please just score 22 points too if that nigga does that shit. Just 22 points. Y'all will combine for 64 points. Please.
Not yet.
Please.
And Luka's been getting injections to deal with the pain.
That nigga look like a mummy.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough task. That should be hilarious if because they're saying Kristaps is available.
He's not available, bro. He's cooked. He's cooked until October.
If that motherfucker runs out the tunnel on some Paul Pierce shit,
Paul Pierce shit, he's gonna run out the tunnel on some OG Game 7 shit. He's gonna be jogging around like this.
that shit was gonna be.
I hope they send out Porzingis if it's the same effect as OG. Yo, why?
OG hit that fucking 3, and I was like, "Yeah, we
I
here."
really thought he was back.
And then Siakam walked down his ass and fucking hit a shot. I'm like, "Oh yeah, get him out." Yo, that shot was crazy. I was happy as fuck. I'm like, "Oh yeah."
I really was like, yo, we're back. We're back.
Yeah,
we're back.
that
we're
shot
back.
was crazy. And then Siakam was like, "Yeah, fuck that. I'm not even gonna try that
He
shit."
made a bucket like he was playing against a child, bro.
That shit was crazy.
You really think this shit is over, Justin?
Yeah, I think it's over. Cause I feel like there's nothing. Cause I feel like in the series I've seen everything. I don't think there's anything Dallas could do to tell me that they're gonna win 3 games before Boston wins 1. I feel like the only thing you could really hang your hat on is at this point is Luka just having superhuman games for 3 games in a row, which I don't know if that's gonna happen. He's capable of doing it. Like the counting stats are there. You check the box score, but he's gonna have to hit like a different level on top of asking him to play serviceable defense, which he hasn't done in the first 3 games, and now to ask, and hurt. So to ask him to put up these Herculean performances, plus to be just reliable on defense, you don't even have to be fucking like a stopper. Just be fucking passable. You're just asking him to do way more, and then you gotta depend on Kyrie to have a big game, PJ Washington to hit 2 to 3 threes, Derek Jones to be locked in on D and to hit a couple threes. Make sure Derek Lively isn't playing like a rookie like he was in the first 3 games and play and give you performances like he gave you last night. All those things have to factor in for Dallas to make a run, and I'm not confident that it's gonna happen 3 games in a row when I've been seeing Boston do it all series outside of last night. So, and shout out to Mazzulla too, because he's been doing a way better job coaching.
Mazzulla better than Ime?
I mean, he's
You can admit it.
damn, bro. Damn, I feel like it's recency bias if I say yes.
What Ime don't got.
Maybe.
Ime don't even got a wedding ring anymore.
Yeah.
So that nigga gonna have no rings.
The jump from last year to this year for Mazzulla has been a lot better, especially playoffs. He's been making the fucking right adjustments, making the right timeouts.
He still be holding on to him, but
He still do, but it's a lot better now than last year.
he be holding it like it's PTO.
Yeah, he was
carries over in
bugging.
the new year.
I used to hate that shit. I used to hate that shit. I mean, he's getting better. I mean, I remember the Brad Stevens days, like when shit wasn't going good. He was quick to be like, "Timeout. Let's."
ASAP.
He's like, "Let's set some shit up and we'll do that." Mazzulla kind of just lets those motherfuckers go.
100%.
But he has been better. I just wanted to give him credit for that
Yeah, I'll give him some credit for that.
because I was shitting on
The
him.
discussion's open though on who's better. I don't know yet.
All between him and Ime.
Yeah, I don't know yet. I mean, Ime had one fucking year.
Ime had 1 year, and then I'm trying to like. I'm trying to think of like if you put Missoula on the Rockets.
They're not
That's
gonna be that good.
exactly that's what I'm saying.
They're not gonna be on shit, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
They'll be worse. They will 100% be worse.
Yeah.
And a lot of narratives though too. I mean, Luka's already gonna be out the GOAT conversation. He has no chance of being the GOAT.
Oh, because of this finals?
Yeah. You know how it goes for the Jor Gambler fans. If you lose one finals, you're cooked. You have no chance. You will never be the GOAT. That nigga Luka will go 7-1. And it's gonna be
Here comes Twitter.
6-0.
They're gonna be like, oh yeah. Yeah, Twitter gonna be like, Luka lost he's like, what the fuck happened in 2024?
Yo, this shit gonna follow
Which
him forever.
I don't know, finals losses don't really like unless you really like melt it down.
Yeah, if you play that shit.
Like it doesn't really cause yeah, Tim Duncan lost one finals, but that motherfucker was doing that shit when he lost that finals. He was doing that thing.
And nobody shits on him.
And nobody shits on him for
5-1.
5-1.
He was a Rayon 3 from being 6-0.
6-0. Yeah.
He was really about to match MJ, but I know for a fact nobody was gonna put him in no number 2 as a conversation. They were still gonna put him behind Kobe. That's crazy to me.
Which is crazy.
That's so stupid to me.
That feeds into your fucking thing that people like to give you shit for.
Oh, the Tim Duncan over Kobe shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's 5-1, Kobe 5-2. To just being honest with you, more MVPs, more all defensive teams.
And people say he's the reason why they lost that 04 finals.
No, 100%. It's not people say, it's the truth. He was shooting these niggas out the game.
Yeah.
Him and Shaq both averaged 26, and Kobe took way more shots.
I remember that.
Way more shots. Way more shots. But yeah, it sucks, man. This 2024 finals is gonna follow Luka forever. The guy's hurt. He's not even playing bad. The defense has not been good, but he's not even playing bad offensively, and it's already fine. Now you have people saying Ayton had a better finals performance than him.
Then who?
Than Luka.
That's crazy.
Like no funny shit.
That's fucking crazy.
And then you have people saying, "Damn, the Hawks won the trade." How? They didn't even go to the finals.
No.
They haven't even been to the finals.
Now we're overreacting.
That's why I'm saying now
Twitter's
people
funny, bro.
overreacting.
Twitter is
Twitter,
fucking
bro.
funny.
I love Twitter.
They did the Mavericks did not lose the trade, bro.
I love Twitter.
Yeah, because if Luka was on the Hawks, these motherfuckers would probably be ECF every fucking year, guaranteed, probably.
I mean, 2021, they would have gone to the finals.
I was about to say finals every year on some LeBron shit, but then I was like, nah, I'll say ECF.
No, they would have gone to the finals in 2021 though. I could say that.
Yeah,
they would have beat that Bucks team
because it would have been
down.
Because if Luka was on the Hawks, it would be Boston, Milwaukee, them, and I guess you could throw Miami in there.
Yeah.
As like the top 4 teams.
He has a way better chance of making the conference finals than he does in the West.
Yeah,
you know, he's getting fucking beat up out there.
I wanted to ask you a question. I was how do you feel about the discussion of everybody saying that this is the worst finals in like the last
worst?
Yeah. I think they're saying, well, in this decade so far.
Oh, of this decade? Like
Yeah.
the 2020s? Yeah, this is not the worst.
I mean, I've seen some people say this is the worst finals in a while.
Last year was worse.
Yeah.
Jokic was putting up great numbers, but last year was worse.
Last year
it was not
worse.
fun to watch.
I said the same thing.
I think last year is the worst finals I've seen in my life. Truthfully and honestly. And the first finals I seen was Heat versus Mavs, the OG one. Where D Wade,
06?
where D Wade was a demon. That's the first finals that I really, really watched with my brother. Nigga, I was so out, and I was gunning for the Heat. Because I was a big D Wade fan, and then the Scholastic Fair the next year, there's a D Wade book that he had. He made a kid's book. But it wasn't no drawings or anything. It was just pictures of him throughout his career. And like the end was like, yeah. And then I went to Disney World after that. I was like, oh yeah, this book is fucking hard. Yeah. It's probably somewhere in my attic. I look want to look for that. But nah, yeah, this was, because think about it. It's that one. It's Cavs Spurs. I guess you have an argument with that.
07.
Bron.
Oh.
Kobe Celtics, definitely not. Kobe Magic, definitely not. It was not as bad as last year's. Kobe Celtics again. Mavs Heat was entertaining because Dirk took down the juggernaut.
Yeah.
Thunder Heat was
a good series. That was a good series.
After game one, the talks was loud.
Yo.
The talks was loud.
That was a 5-game series, but
It was
Every
entertaining.
outside of the last game, every game was close.
Spurs Heat, Rayon 3, obviously
great
way more
series.
entertaining 7-game series. Spurs Heat again,
If you're a basketball fan, that was pretty fun.
14.
The 14.
Yeah, that one was fucking
Because
fun
that's
because
the
of
Spurs
offense.
offense was crazy.
Cavs Warriors first time around was cool. Braun was Braun. 2016 finals, by far the best fucking finals in NBA history, and I don't think it'll ever be surpassed. This shit would have to go to 7 and Luka wins for this to be the best fucking
I
finals.
think I mean I like 13 finals more than 16.
116? You're bugging, Justin.
It's because
I know the first 3 games were blowouts. I understand that.
every game was a blowout, low-key, except for game 7.
The first 3-4 games was blowouts, and then it was getting closer and closer. No, but I'm talking like 20-point blowouts, like bad. And besides, come on, you saw Luka and Luka. You saw Bron and Kyrie both drop 40 in the same fucking game. 41.
But that game wasn't close though.
And Bron led every stat.
Because at least
for both
2013,
teams.
there was way more close.
2013 was hard.
2013 to me was
2013 was hard. 2013 is a top 5 final that I've seen in my life.
2013 was
The top final that I've seen would be 16. It would be 16. Damn, 13. 10. I would say 19 and 12. No, sorry, 12 and then 19. Because just because something goes to 7 doesn't automatically make it more entertaining. Because like we said, 2012 was fucking entertaining.
yeah, and people will go back and be like,
Like people will tell you 05, which was 7 games, was ass. Because that was Pistons Spurs.
That was a good series.
But people will tell you, like, oh, it was low scoring.
Yeah, you don't like basketball.
And that was the one I missed live by 1 year.
So I'm looking at the 2016. So game 1, Warriors won by 33.
Yeah, I was about to say, that was 30 points.
Game 2, Warriors won by 30.
Yeah.
All right, game 3, Cavs won by 11. Game 4, Warriors won by 15. Oh no, I'm bugging. Oh, so okay, my bad, I fucked up. Game 1, Warriors won by 15. Game 2, Warriors won by 33. Game 3, Cavs won by 30.
Yeah, they both each had a 30-point blowout.
Game 4, Warriors won by 11. Game 5, Cavs won by 15. Game 6, Cavs won by 14. And then Game 7, Cavs won by 4.
So there's only 2 blowouts. Because I don't consider anything a blowout until it's 20 plus. And it was 30-point blowouts.
For me, I say 15 or more.
15's a blowout?
Low key. I mean, now in the modern era, it's like you got to be up more.
15, I would say anything pre-2013 is a blowout. But after that,
2013, Spurs won game 1 by 4. Game 2, Heat won by 19. Game 3, Spurs won by 36. Game 4, Heat won by 16. Game 5, Spurs won by 10. Game 6, Heat won by 3. And then Game 7, Heat won by 7.
Yeah, I guess you could say 6 has mad aura because it went to OT.
Yeah. And then Game 7 was close throughout the whole shit. Game 1 was lit too. When Tony Parker hit that shot.
Yeah. And they have the slow-mo version too on YouTube.
Yeah, that motherfucker was hard. Yo, that game was crazy.
I don't know, man. I like 16 more. It's the history. It's the LeBron blocking Steph Curry compilation on YouTube just from that final.
Game 7 by itself has hella aura.
That's the best basketball game of all time.
Yeah.
By
That
far.
game alone has so much aura.
I don't think we'll ever see a better basketball game than Game 7 2016. Like, seriously. We will not see a better fucking basketball game. It had everything.
That one is 2 for me.
It had meltdowns. It had a historic shot, a historic defense. It had everything.
Kevin Love getting the stop on Curry was crazy.
Yo, that shit was crazy. No, it was funny too because he was sizing him up. He passed it to Draymond. Draymond literally was like, "Take that shit, nigga." The way he threw it to him,
He gave it right back to him.
The way it was like the illest. It was like a 90-mile-per-hour chest pass. He's like, "Nigga, take that
He's
shit
like,
back."
"Take that shit back."
And then Curry sized him up. Oh, that's another thing. An X Factor and Draymond dropping fucking 30.
That was Draymond's best game ever.
Yeah, he would have been Finals MVP. Wait, can we please talk about this too? Since we talk about the Warriors, I know you saw the Nick Young shit where he was like, "Yeah, Curry was crying after the 2018 Finals because he knew he wasn't gonna be Finals MVP." That shit had me fucking rolling, bro. And you saw mad Warrior fans were like, "Oh, that's not true. That's not true. He just wants to win." And someone who replied and ratioed this one Curry fan. And it was Iguodala consoling Curry after a Game 3 when Curry was literally like crying a little bit. And Iguodala was like, "Yo, it's all right, bro. It's all right." After game 3, you go up 3-0
Oh,
in the
yeah,
fucking
yeah, I
finals,
saw
and
that.
you're crying.
Yeah.
And he was like, Kevin Durant was trying his best to help Curry win Finals MVP, and he still won. That shit was
I
crazy,
remember
bro.
that. Yeah.
That shit was crazy. That just shows you who the man was on the fucking team, bro. When KD was there,
Yeah.
by far, by far, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, 2013. I remember game 6 thinking, I'm like, yo, it's over. And then LeBron started. That's why I hate when motherfuckers say Ray Allen saved LeBron. I'm like, you could say that, but LeBron scored what, like 16 straight
You
points?
can't say because he was the reason that he had the opportunity to shoot that shot.
Yeah, he literally brought them back. Dolo.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
On some 2007 shit versus the
yeah,
Pistons.
I remember watching that shit. I remember his headband came off and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, that anyone who says that shit, that's how I know they didn't watch the game.
Yeah.
Like by far, that's how I know you didn't watch the game, and that you didn't even bother to look at the box score either.
Yeah.
You just saying it off of one clip that you saw. Oh, he missed a 3. Bosh got the board back out to Allen. He made the 3. Oh, he saved LeBron. You would think Ray Allen had 40 points that game.
Yo,
You
yeah,
really
for
think
real.
that?
Yeah, you could say that if Ray Allen had like a 2001 Ray Allen game. But
That nigga
nah.
had 20.
LeBron was bugging. LeBron was
Putting
bugging.
niggas on his back.
He was putting niggas on his fucking back,
Because D
bro.
Wade fell off by them, bro.
Yeah.
That's something because now you said something you want to ask me. That's something I want to ask you too. Do you because you saw LeBron giving praise to Kyrie and shit, and you know some people's gonna tell you, what the fuck you gotta make it about him? But you think Kyrie is LeBron's best teammate of all time?
In terms
When he played with them.
in terms of like chemistry and
Performance and everything together. So I don't care what they did before, I don't care what they did after. What they did together is Kyrie LeBron's best teammate.
I low key think he is because
I don't even think it's low key, to be honest.
because just the way they played together was like it was perfect. Cause you could have LeBron be on the ball and Kyrie be off ball, or like vice versa. Kyrie be on the ball and you have LeBron cutting sometimes, and Kyrie will find him, and like those plays that we talk about, and LeBron having the trust in Kyrie to be like, take that matchup on Steph Curry in game 7. I think they just played so well together because you have LeBron who could be the point guard. Kyrie don't have to be the point guard. He could just go out there and score. And then you have LeBron who could just be a cutter, and Kyrie's gonna find him. Like with D Wade, it wasn't really like that. D Wade didn't really have the shooting ability that Kyrie has. And by the time, I would say probably by the 3rd year of the Heatles, D Wade was starting to lose that
Thank you.
athleticism.
Thank you.
So it wasn't really the same. And then for Anthony Davis, it's like, yeah, Anthony Davis is great, but like you don't really trust Anthony Davis sometimes to be like, yo, go get us a bucket.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of rely on Anthony.
2020 Loki could.
2020, hell yeah.
You could.
But after that, no.
Nah.
You could be like, yo, AD, get us a stop right here. That you could kind of rely on. But like when it's like, yo, because I've seen a lot of LeBron games, and like, I know we talk a lot about like, yo, LeBron needs help. There was no nigga helping him out more than Kyrie.
100%.
Kyrie was the definition of like, I'm gonna help you out.
That's why he was fiending for him to come to LA.
Yeah.
Even at this stage of his career.
Yeah, so that game 5 in Golden State is probably one of the all-time like
Finals
finals performances and LeBron teammate stepping up performances. And you saw glimpses of that. Like even before that finals, one of my favorite Kyrie games ever is when he dropped 57 against the Spurs in 2015.
That was after the breakup.
Yeah, that game was fucking wild. Yeah. If you haven't seen that, go watch that game on YouTube. That shit was crazy. I think LeBron had like 35 that game, but it was outshadowed by
of course
Kyrie because Kyrie's. I think he hit a 3 on Kawhi. He fell on the floor and he got up and started talking shit. But I think Kyrie, just in terms of like the chemistry they had together, like on court, I think he's LeBron's best teammate.
The Kyrie shit too makes me laugh because of that 50 ball, because I remember there was memes coming out like right after the breakup. They're like, this is about to be Kyrie in his first game back after the breakup. You know, some dude just pounding the ball mad heavy in like a YMCA, just pounding the ball, doing in between the legs and shit. And he really came out and he fucking dropped.
Some people thought that was the finals at one point.
Yeah,
they were like finals preview.
It could have been. It really could have been. I think like, and it is an interesting conversation. It's a fair conversation to have. But you know me as like a LeBron head and shit. Like, I know Kyrie was his best teammate. All time rankings, yeah, AD and D Wade are better.
Yeah.
In their primes, AD and D Wade are better. But when we're talking about playing with LeBron, like, we need to stop. I don't know why there's a conversation in 2024. We need to stop talking about, like, oh, he had fucking D Wade and he still lost to the Spurs in 2014.
D Wade was
averaging 15 in that finals.
D Wade was cooked by then.
He averaged 15 in them fucking finals, bro. Shooting poorly. Poorly. Like you said, even in 2013, he was cooked. His knees were cooked. That shit made me sad. And the way, and here's how I put it, because we was talking about Kyrie now compared to Kyrie 2017. It's wild that people were expecting Wade in 14 to be like, oh, 08 Wade.
Yeah,
07 Wade.
I was just thinking about that.
Even 2012 Wade. He was just beyond cooked.
I'm like 13 Wade is basically low key what like
Kyrie
now.
And
like,
I hope Kyrie next year's in 14 Wade.
Yeah, because Wade in 13 would still have big games, but it wasn't every night.
He was like a 19 guy.
Yeah, he might give you 30 one game. The next game, he might give you 16. That's just how it was. 2011 to me was like the last like great D Wade season.
And he would have won Finals MVP if they won.
Yeah.
By far.
Yeah. 2011 D Wade, he was still like that.
He was. But it's like 2012, he was cool.
He was good too.
13 was like, all right, my nigga. Like, I can't even rely on you to score 20 for the whole finals.
That's when it started going down.
And 2014 was like, you can't even give me 18 points per game at this point? Give me 15 against a team like the Spurs? Like, yeah,
2014 was bad.
You're cooked. And then Anthony Davis, phenomenal 2020.
Yeah, he was great.
Phenomenal. Yeah, people saying he was better than Giannis.
Yeah, I remember that.
I was like, all right, y'all gotta cool off. Let's
I remember that.
But he was phenomenal in 2020. 2021.
People look at that Anthony Davis and try to be like, he's better than Tim Duncan.
Stop, we're not doing that. Shout out OG, but we're not doing that shit though. But it was like 2021, he went down against the Suns. 2022, they missed the playoffs, and he played like his worst basketball of his career.
Yeah.
To be honest, he was averaging like 21. He wasn't grabbing boards.
Yeah, 2022 Anthony Davis.
23, he was cool, and this year he was amazing. This was the best year together since 2020. But it's like Kyrie and LeBron was special, bro.
Yeah.
When we only got 3 years of it. We really only got 3 years of that shit. I think LeBron has said it too. Like, and if he hasn't said it verbatim, like, you could tell like that was his biggest regret, like losing Kyrie Irving. Because 2017, remember, I know it was a 5-game series. Everyone thought it was going to be close. Because remember, the Cavs that year had the best offense of all time.
I remember that.
They had the best fucking offense of all time. And I really said Cavs in 6. They lost in 5, but I really said Cavs in 6. And Kyrie was still doing his thing.
I don't remember what the fuck I said.
I said Cavs.
I just remember I'm like, this is gonna be a big ass mountain to climb.
Especially after that that Christmas game. I was like, oh yeah. Cavs
oh 6. Yeah, I remember that.
This is the finals preview. They're gonna win the finals.
I remember that. Yeah.
You just knew they were on a collision course every fucking year, bro. Every year. They were always gonna be in the finals.
Yeah, yo, that Christmas game was crazy.
You think we could see that with Boston?
Well,
a dynasty out of these guys?
I don't know, because don't you have to start paying guys soon, and then you're gonna be over the apron and shit.
Then you can't even bring any guys. But you think they could start a dynasty though?
I want to say yes and no. Yes, because the East isn't super strong, so you could kind of maybe rotate the pieces around. But at the same time, the reason why this team is so good is because you have Jrue Holiday and then Kristaps Porzingis that takes his team over the top. If you could keep those guys, then sure. But then I also say no because I don't think they're gonna beat every team that's gonna come out the West. Like if they matched up with Denver, I'm taking Denver.
That would be fraud.
If they matched up with Minnesota, I'm taking Minnesota.
Me too.
But so this year was kind of like the year to make it happen, because if you ask the Celtics in fucking October, November, and you're like, yo, you're gonna be playing the Mavericks in the finals, not the Nuggets, they're probably like, thank you. So I don't want to say dynasty. I think they'll probably kind of be the same way we've been looking at them, like consistent ECF/finals team. But I'm not gonna say dynasty, because to me, dynasty, you gotta you gotta win like 2-3 championships, like
Of course,
back
but
to
I'm
back.
saying, could this be the start of one? You don't think so?
No,
Me neither.
I don't think so.
Me neither, because I'm sorry. I get it. You're a game away from the finals. I get it. Celtics fans are not going to care about what I say because they're about to win the championship. At the end of the day, bro, next year, got to deal with healthy Bucks. I know we joke about the Sixers and shit, but they took you to 7 last year. Got to worry about healthy Sixers. Got to worry about healthy Knicks. That's going to be a fucking problem. That's going to be a fucking problem for you guys. Healthy Heat even. I know we don't like the Heat. I know we tired of their bullshit, but healthy Heat. Healthy Jimmy Butler coming back. Supposedly.
I think it's flirting with the Lakers.
Supposedly. More like you flirt. Like you flirt with
Cameron Brink. Yeah. Wow.
Hey man. He's trying. He's trying. But where's that? Oh, the Grant Williams shit.
Grant Williams was
phone number shit
yeah,
out.
he had the contact shit out. That was funny as hell. I think that was worse.
I think that shit's gonna be all right, wait. I hate to bring it back to last week's conversation. What was worse, that or the KD in the club? Grant Williams or KD in the club?
KD in the club. Way worse. Because at least Grant Williams went up there, shot his shot.
He shot his shot.
Yeah.
KD was just
KD was literally shooting shots in the club.
He bugged out. Good looks. Nah, he fucking bugged out. I don't think this is the start of a dynasty though.
No, I don't think so.
Fuck man.
Allergy season.
No, I don't have allergies.
Oh.
I was fucking fried out of my mind last night. And that shit makes me sneeze a lot. I ain't gonna lie. But I'm 100% here for the episode though. But yeah, you got to face healthy teams in the East.
Yeah.
And you never know. Teams are gonna start getting better in the East. Teams are gonna start retooling. And like Justin said, in the West, you all get fried by the Nuggets by far. I think the Timberwolves will give you a tough fight. I'm not gonna guarantee them will win like Justin did, but they would give you a much tougher fight than this fucking Mavs team. To be completely honest with you, the Thunder are gonna start growing. The Thunder will be a problem for you guys if you guys start seeing each other every fucking year in the finals. The Mavs could get better. Luka will be healthy next time around. Maybe they'll get another piece that relegates PJ Washington to the fourth best fucking player. Never know. I'm not stamping them as dynasty. A lot of people want to stamp them as dynasty because of one championship. We low-key stamped the Nuggets as a building dynasty last year, and look what happened. Shit fell on his face. We were literally saying all season, Justin, damn, who's going to be the team to beat the Nuggets? And is anyone going to beat them? Oh, it's in the second round.
Yeah.
The second round. I'm not guaranteeing these guys anything. I know it's the West versus the East, whatever. And the reason that the Celtics are Mr. Consistent every fucking time is because the East, you're going to have to run into Denver one day. One day or another. If you guys are going to keep going to the finals, you're going to run into Denver once.
Yeah.
At least one time. There's no way that you avoid them every fucking time.
Yeah.
And the Lakers are the Lakers, which we're going to talk about right now. The Lakers are the Lakers. You never know what to get out of them. Maybe they make it to the fucking finals.
Yeah.
But we saw Bronny work out for them. He says, take your son to work day. That's crazy. And they gave him D-Lo's number.
Wow, that's fucked up.
They had him wearing D-Lo's number. That shit was funny. I'll give the tribute at the end. But Dan Hurley's out the race. JJ's going to have a formal interview, I think today. They said this weekend, so I'm guessing it's today or tomorrow. So JJ Wright's about to interview for the job, which is weird because it conflicts with the reports of JJ doesn't want to be the second option. He doesn't want to be seen as second because Dan Hurley's out now.
Yeah.
You feel me? As a rebound.
Yeah.
Just take Borrego, bro, please. Just sign Borrego.
Is
JJ
he's still
somebody
available,
else.
Borrego?
I don't know. I don't think any other team's looking for a coach right now besides the Lakers.
Yeah, they're the only. Yeah, we have the draft in like 2 weeks and they still have no coach.
You know what this Lakers situation is like because they're stuck with JJ Redick and Borrego.
Yeah.
And this reminds me of like you're in the club, right? Not me anymore, by the way. But it's like, yeah, I feel like there's like this. You could attribute it to one of our boys instead of one of us. There's like when you're in the club, you're drinking and shit, and you haven't shot your shot at anybody all night, and the club closes at fucking 2:00. It's 1:40, and you're panicking, and you're just looking for a girl's number at that point. You're just desperate. You see all the baddies are taken. They're all talking to some door. They already left, and all that's left over is the fucking leftovers. And you're fighting for a scrap at this point. That's James Borrego and JJ Redick at this point, because you missed out on Bud for whatever reason. You guys didn't even give chase to him. You can't get Vogel. You're missing out on Dan Hurley. You got nothing else left. Oh, you missed out on Ty Lue.
Yeah.
You got nothing else left.
Yeah.
Got the two fat girls in the corner.
You got JJ Redick and James Borrego.
Yeah, you're cooked. You're cooked. All respect to Borrego. Like, he's cool, but that's it. He's cool. You got no experience leading a playoff team. Not even a contender. A playoff team.
And the Cavs fired Bickerstaff, right?
They're not going to pick up Bickerstaff.
I know, but shit, man. Borrego could go to Cleveland. It's a possibility.
Damn, that's a good point. Who do the Cavs even pick up?
Because I'm not going to lie. Borrego's probably like, I'm not trying to deal with that LeBron bullshit.
Yeah.
I could just go to the Cavs.
Yeah,
So
he could.
The way everything plays
I
out
would send JJ over there before Borrego, if anything.
to the Cavs.
Yeah. And I'd rather see Borrego on the Lakers.
Yeah. But right now it's kind of like the Lakers' job isn't as enticing.
It's not.
It'll probably be a lot more enticing once LeBron is retired. Or
Will it be, though? Because they'll be in a rebuild.
They will.
We know what it's like when the Lakers are in a rebuild.
Yeah.
Everyone's getting fingers pointed at them no matter what. They win a championship, everyone's pointing fingers.
Yeah.
We talking about rebuilding? That's even worse.
Yeah.
Because unlike every other team, unlike 27 other teams maybe in the league, when you're bad, we're not forgetting you. We forgot about the Pistons, you feel me?
Yeah.
We forgot about the Magic when they're ass. We forget about the Hawks when they're ass. We forget about the Pacers when they're ass. The Kings, Timberwolves, Grizzlies, everybody, even the Nets. Everybody that's not the Knicks, Celtics, or Lakers, you're still amplified on how fucking trash you are.
Yeah.
By far.
Yeah. And then the next coach that comes in for the rebuild, they'll probably sign you to like a 4-year contract. That rebuild could probably not start. Probably shit will start looking bright towards the end.
Yeah.
Or by the time
And
you're
they'll be
fired.
looking for someone else.
Yeah, they'll be looking for someone else to maximize on that young talent they get. So the Lakers' job is always a tricky one.
They're cooked.
Yeah.
They are beyond cooked. They're beyond cooked.
Yeah.
Justin, before MVP of the week, I know we should say this for the shots, but I can't hold it anymore.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to the fucking logo.
Yeah. Rest in peace to Jerry West.
I mean, talk about probably the most. Damn, I think I could say I know there's Mike. I get it. I know there's Braun. Probably the most influential basketball player to ever live. Because think about it, he is the logo. Only guy to win Finals MVP and lose.
Yeah.
Built Showtime. Built Kobe and Shaq. We're gonna skip the Grizzlies one. They were cool. You feel me? They were cool, but after that, they were what they are. You feel me? Started building the Warriors. You feel me?
Yeah.
That was him. That was fucking him. And then I guess if you want to give him credit for, that's not influential. Building the Clippers right now is not influential. But those 5 things, that was him. We're talking about 3 separate dynasties that he was a part of.
Yeah.
3 separate dynasties. 2 different iterations of the Lakers.
Yeah.
That was him. We don't get Kobe and Shaq without Jerry West.
Yeah.
We don't get Showtime without Jerry West. We don't get any of that shit.
Yeah. And it was fucking crazy because he went from coaching in 78, 79 to being the GM right after.
He told them to hire fucking Pat Riley as the head coach.
Yeah.
That was him.
Yeah.
He's the reason Pat Riley is Pat Riley. That's crazy too.
You know what's funny too? The Lakers situation with the coach is funny because I remember. Well, I'm not gonna say I remember, but I've seen you. Have you watched Winning Time?
I haven't.
Oh, but they have.
You know what I want to watch so clipped.
I do not want to see that. But they have when they fired Westhead and they were trying to look for the new coach and they were having a press conference and they were asking, everybody's asking, who's the new coach? And they didn't know at the time. Nobody knew. They were just like, yo, we're just going up there and just saying shit. And then they were finally like, Pat's the coach. That's it. Pat Riley's. I think it's on YouTube. Like you could probably find the real life clip. Like they did not know who the coach was. And I think Jerry West was like, Pat's the coach. That's it.
Jerry West hated himself in that show too. He hates that show.
Yeah.
He don't fuck with Winning Time.
Yeah, he was. They portrayed him as like an intense guy, But some people say that's how he was, but that's just because he was very passionate.
Yeah,
about,
he loves the fucking game.
yeah.
And I feel like so many people know him for different things. That's why I say he's like the key component for some of the biggest memories in fucking league history.
Yeah.
By far. He's had a hand in some of the greatest dynasties.
Yeah.
And he deserves most, if not sometimes all the credit for the amount of work that he's put into these fucking teams.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
And he's the logo. And
yeah.
he's the logo too.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's
Him building that Shaq and Kobe shit was fucking crazy.
that was all him.
He even called Shaq. He was like, "Yo, you're gonna be paired up with you guys gonna be the best duo of all time." And Shaq was like, "Oh,
"Yeah, I don't care.
I just want my contract."
He's like, "I don't give a fuck. I want my contract, bro." Say, "Yo, we just got this kid from high school." Yeah, all right, cool. I just want my contract.
Yeah.
Just hung up on him.
And I love that one when they was about to trade Clay.
Yeah,
and he's like, "I'll quit my fucking job.
He's like, I'm gonna fucking quit if you trade Clay for Kevin Love."
Yeah,
that's crazy, bro. And Kevin Love was the
and
highest
Kevin Love
asset.
was lit at that time.
That was 25 and like 13 right there.
Yeah,
that could stretch the floor when nobody else was stretching the floor besides him and Dirk. Literally nobody else was stretching the floor. Him, Dirk, and Bosh.
Yeah, he was like, "I'll quit my fucking job."
Yeah, he was like, "I'll quit my fucking job if you trade him."
Yeah,
he was like that, bro. Rest in peace, bro. And of course, all the phenomenal player accolades, bro. Shooting from outside before anyone else really was. Consistently too. He was a demon defensively. He was
he was a demon.
He was a two-way demon, bro,
I think he was.
what they say.
I think he was 4-time All NBA first team. I mean, All NBA defensive. Yeah,
and that's only
team.
because you say, well, it's only 4. There was no defensive teams for a long ass time.
Yeah,
and that was at the end of his career. He racked up 4.
Yeah,
I mean, Walt Clyde Frazier said it himself, bro, that he was a dog defensive, and for him to say that, someone who we view as one of the best two-way guys from that time too, for him to say that, that's crazy.
And he's one of those motherfuckers who was like, you could probably put him in that conversation with like Kobe and Mike as like a fucking psycho on the court.
Yeah,
because that motherfucker is a shooting guard.
And you know what's crazy?
He switched to point guard and led the league in assists.
What's crazy to me is and I've already known this fact for years, but it still fucks with my head at the time. This man really made a half-court shot in the finals.
I saw that clip.
And it counted as a 2.
Yeah.
And it would have won them the championship if there was a 3-point line.
Yeah.
That shit counted as a 2, bro.
I saw that clip. Yeah.
You know how hard that would go today if like a Luka made a game-winning 3 from half court to win the finals? To win by 1 instead of going into OT? Dude, he's a legend, bro.
And I think they lost that series too.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
They lost in game 7. I mean, they always fucking lost. Yeah. Him and Elgin Baylor was always losing, bro. And then you get Wilt, you win 1. I guess that's the one solace in Jerry West's career. At least he got the 1. He's 1-9, 1-8, 1-9.
And I think
he got the 1 in his last fucking finals.
He lost to the Celtics, I think, like 3 or 4 times.
Are you sure it was only 3 or 4?
I think so.
Because he lost to
the Knicks twice.
He lost to the Knicks twice.
And
did he lose to Wilt? Because Wilt has 1 championship with Philly.
He does.
So maybe he lost to Wilt too. So it was like, you're getting beat up by the Celtics. You're getting beat up, I'm assuming, by Wilt. You're getting beat up by the Knicks. And you finally get the 1.
Yeah, the Celtics one, I don't know off the top of my head. But I know it was definitely more than 3.
It was that, and then it was the Knicks. Yeah. I'm guessing you had a Wilt Sixers run in there.
And some of those Celtics series were going to 7.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
They were close as fuck.
It's not like they were getting smoked.
There was one story that the owner of the Lakers at the time, who Jerry West had beef with,
yeah,
he bought a big ass fucking cake to celebrate if they won in Game 6. And the Celtics players heard about it. They won Game 6 and they won Game 7. Jerry West was pissed about that shit. So I had a whole big ass cake to commemorate them winning the finals in Game 6. And then when you lose Game 6, you lose Game 7. I wonder what happens to that fucking cake.
You probably fucking threw that shit at him.
If I was Jerry West and I saw him in the locker room before the game, I probably would have choked that guy out. I really would have choked him, bro, to death. Deadass, because I would know. I would be like, yo, like, we didn't even fucking win yet. What are we doing? And some no funny shit. I would have been so fucking pissed off, bro. Damn, shout out to him, though. And it sucks that we just lost Bill Walton. last week.
Yeah.
Last episode we talked about it.
Yeah. Was it last episode
Yeah.
or 2 episodes ago?
Dequan was here for that, if I'm not mistaken.
I think that might have been 2 episodes
Are you
ago.
sure Dequan wasn't here for that?
Yeah, I think that was 2 episodes ago. But still super recent.
Yeah, same month.
Yeah.
2 in the same month. It sucks, and it's crazy too, cause as a baseball fan, as a soccer fan, these are sports that have existed way longer than basketball. And someone brought up a great point, like now is when we're really gonna start losing a lot of legends. We just lost Chet Walker.
Yeah.
On a lower scale, that no one's really talking about. We just lost Chet Walker, but it's like we're gonna start seeing a lot of people fucking die because a lot of those guys, like a Jerry West, a Bill Russell, a Bill Walton, like they were there for like this, basically the start of the NBA, close to it. They were there for close to the league starting, and only now they're starting to die, bro.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we're gonna see a Dr. J die one day. We're gonna see Mike die one day. In like the next 15, 20 years, we're gonna see him die.
It's crazy.
That's crazy, bro. That's some crazy ass shit. Meanwhile, it's like Babe Ruth has been dead for a long ass fucking time. A long time. And guess what?
Since
a lot
when?
of baseball has happened since then. You said since when? Babe Ruth died in the fucking 40s.
Wow.
And that's like when
Damn.
in the 40s or early 50s. And that's when basketball started. That's what's crazy. Babe Ruth didn't last that long. Lou Gehrig died mad fucking early. He didn't even have to retire because he had ALS.
I remember, yeah.
You do?
Okay. No, I just remember
He wasn't
reading.
even allowed in them games. What do you mean you remember?
No, I remember like reading about it. That he had to
Yeah.
retire, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like when you look at like baseball and soccer, and football has been around for a long time too, a very long time. Football's and the NFL has existed longer than
The Giants about to have their 100th season.
yeah, that's longer than basketball. And like I said, it's only now we're gonna start losing people. You know, we're gonna lose Oscar Robertson soon. That sucks to say out loud, but it's true. We're gonna lose Oscar Robertson soon. We're gonna lose Dr. J soon, bro. And we've already lost guys like Moses, Wilt, unfortunately, like fairly early in their life. We're just gonna start. Elgin Baylor died. Yeah, he's another one that died recently. Icon from his era. A lot of those guys are dying, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And these are the first stars of the NBA. Is Bob Pettit dead?
I could look that up.
If he's not, he's got to be like 90. He could be alive. I don't want to throw that out there. I don't want to kill him off or jinx anything. I feel like he's
Bob
alive.
Yeah, he's alive.
How old is he? 91.
91.
Ah, I got it. 91.
Damn, 1932.
Yeah, shout out to him, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out to him. But again, another guy, unfortunately, like soon, like something's gonna happen, you know, and that's just life though. But it's surreal as an NBA fan to talk about it compared to other sports because this sport is, when you think about it professionally, fairly new and compared to other sports. Like this is low key. Yeah, I think this is like the newest professional sport, bro. I don't know how long hockey's been going on, but I'm pretty sure this is the youngest professional sport in North America.
Probably, yeah.
Sorry, MLS, I'm not counting you.
Because the NBA started, what, 1947?
46 or 47, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm not going to count MLS. No disrespect to MLS. I'm talking about, you know, like the big four, hockey, baseball, basketball, football. I think the NHL came before basketball. I could be wrong.
I don't know.
But yeah, it's a very sad thing, though. That's what I'll say. Very sad. Shout out to him, though.
Yeah, shout
Never
out to
be
Jerry
forgotten.
West.
I mean, he even said it, too, in the top 75 draft. When he was cooking that one guy, I forget his name. The dude that does a podcast with Shaq now.
Adam Lefko.
Yeah, he was cooking him the whole time. He was making fun of him, and then he was like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna be here when you guys do NBA 100."
Word.
And it was true, but it was like, damn, it sucked to hear that live. You feel me?
Yeah, that's going to be crazy.
Shout out to him though. Let's get into MVP of the week to brighten up the mood, bro. Got 3 guys here, Justin, because it's the finals.
The finals. This will be what, from game 2 to last night?
Yeah, it's not even a crazy spread either.
Yeah.
So we got Jaylen Brown, who had 21, 4 and 7, 30, 8 and 8, 10, 1 and 2.
He shouldn't even be eligible because I think he won last week.
I said that rule's done though.
Oh, it's done
Because
right
I
now?
put
Okay,
Luka
bad.
in contention because
Wow.
that one would be cutting off a lot of
Yeah,
people.
it'll
Bro.
be-
Like this shit's already watered down.
Yeah.
So we got rid of that rule just for the finals.
Okay.
JT had 18, 9 and 12, 31, 6 and 5, and then 15, 5 and 3 before we even get to the last guy. The funniest shit. after that Tatum game 2 was people posting the Kwame Brown like headline.
You
Was
saw
like,
them
did you see the screens I was saying, nigga?
Yeah.
Bro, they're like Jason Tatum right now, and all them tweets was banging, bro.
No, that shit was hilarious. You saw them screens I was sending, nigga.
Between that, the Dominican dude from Toronto that looks like Tatum,
That
and he
shit was
finally
funny.
put on that Tatum jersey. I threw that shit in the chat. That shit's funny.
That shit was funny.
He's made 2 Tatum videos and he's finally acknowledged it. That shit has me crying, bro. That shit has me crying.
That's some bird shit. The Kwame shit.
Nigga don't even send good screens.
I know. Hit him.
No, he does be like, he's just like, hit him, nigga, damn. Nigga be getting tight. And then when I set a screen on you, you be getting fucking tight too.
Yeah, that shit is like brick wall. Pause.
That's the funny thing though, because then we get off top of this. Yo, Bert has like 30 pounds on me. And be saying the weakest screens. You would think he was 150 pounds with the screens, bro. And he doesn't roll either. He pops.
Yeah, he pops.
It's like, bro, you're not Embiid, bro. Stop. You will never be Embiid. Stop, bro. And then I'm just thinking about that. Switch that shit too.
Yo, he was getting fried. Switch that shit.
He was tight. We got fried by G's brother 3 straight possessions. You're like, switch that shit, nigga.
Yeah.
Oh man, then Luka, 32, 11, and 11, 27, 6 and 6, 29, 5 and 5. Justin MVP of the week. Luka's 1 and 2. The Celtic guys is 2 and 1, obviously.
I feel like I have to give it to Jaylen Brown again.
After that 10-point performance.
That was rough.
So Tatum's screens were moving you? All jokes aside, his playmaking wasn't moving you?
Oh no, it was. It was. I don't know, bro, because it's just game 2, Jaylen Brown was still really good.
Mm-hmm.
It was just overshadowed by Drew Holiday.
They all have a bad
And then game 3, he really put on the cape and saved the day.
Superman.
And I can't give Luka MVP after those 2 shitty ass
Fouls.
defensive performances.
I think
and
so.
fouls.
I was about to say the foul. They all have a mark on them.
Yeah.
JB had a bad game 4. Tatum had a bad game 4, and he's been shooting poorly for most of the series.
I think Tatum's game 2 was worse than game 1.
Yeah, 100%.
But
Game one was bad, but it's like this one was really bad.
yeah.
All right, I mean, I'm down.
I'll probably take because even though Brown had a worse game 4, last night,
Tatum, yeah.
Brown still has had more moments in the finals. Tatum, yeah, he had a good game 3.
Picking Luka's pocket, the block,
Yeah,
all
Tatum
those
still
shots.
hasn't had his moment yet,
He ain't done shit.
which I don't know when that's gonna come. I guess
It's not.
I saw him take that step back 3 in game 3 to kind of like ice it. If he hit that probably would have been.
If he scores 40 on Monday, and I know we're getting off topic. If he scores 40 on Monday, and Jaylen Brown only drops 20, are you changing your Finals MVP?
That's a possibility that he could get it.
So what does Tatum got to do to win that shit? I guess Tatum.
To deadass-
And then how bad does Brown have to play in Game 5?
Tatum would deadass have to drop like
It has to start with a 4 for me.
he
Minimum.
would deadass have to drop like 40, have like 10 boards with like 6, 7 assists.
I'm not allowed. The 40's enough. You don't even need the other. He could have 40, 0, and 0, and that's fine with me.
Yeah, but then Brown would have to have like 16.
Yeah, he wouldn't. He can't even score 20.
Yeah.
And he can't be the one making them last 2-3 shots if it's a close game.
Brown would have to have like 16 to 18 with like 5 of 17 shooting. And then
Ain't gonna
that's the only way that Tatum is winning Finals MVP on Monday.
What about a Drew 50 ball? Because that nigga had a 9-point game in Game 3, and they had a negative 38 plus minus.
If Drew has a 50 ball,
We're not even going to entertain it now. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. We know that's just not happening.
that is not happening.
Jaylen Brown, though, shout out to another one. Back-to-back Finals MVP.
Yeah.
Justin, any shout outs for you?
Shout out to Alex Verdugo.
Yeah, I know he took my shout out, but let's fucking go. That was a terrible
Yeah, that
dab,
was
but
a
we kind of
horrible
far. But nah, shout out Verdugo, nigga. Talk your shit. Because it sounded like you watched the game last night.
Yeah, he was like, what did they ask him? Like, how do you think they're going to welcome you tonight? He's like a Yankee.
Yo, he's him, bro.
Yeah.
He had 3 hits. He had a home run. First pitch. First at bat. First pitch. Oh, man. I love him, bro.
And then, I mean, this game happened a while ago before. It happened between last episode and this episode. But shout out Rizzo, because that catch where he fell on his face was hilarious.
Yeah, I guess, but he's still playing like shit.
Yeah, but
he's still playing
he'll
like
pick
shit.
it up. Garrett Cole should be coming back soon.
Oh, yes. I'm so hyped.
It's looking scary. But
So hype. We still first in division. We still first in baseball.
shout out Aaron Judge too. He's been bugging.
And he's playing as good as Barry Bonds in his peak. Literally. He's on pace for 58, I think, right now.
Yeah.
On pace for.
Yeah.
It's not guaranteed.
I wonder how much he's had in the month of June by itself.
Well, May he had a lot.
I mean, he had a lot. He had like 11, right?
Yeah, May he had a lot. He put himself in a special club of just Yankees. I forgot what it was. I think it was like, damn, was it like 10 homers and 10 doubles in 1 month? Some shit like that.
Yeah.
Just disgusting, bro.
Yeah.
And then you have Soto
Yeah.
batting in front of him.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Yankees. This was not planned, by the way.
Yeah, it
The
was
shirts.
not planned.
Shout out to the Yankees, though. Shout out to Verdugo GOAT.
Yeah.
Shout out Garrett Cole coming back. Y'all let me down, though, in that Dodgers game. They got smoked.
Oh, the second Dodgers game?
Yes.
Yeah, they got.
I can't believe I paid money to go see that shit. Once that grand slam happened, I'm like, yeah, I'm out of here, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck Teoscar. My unshout out of the week. Fuck Teoscar Hernandez.
Yeah, that motherfucker was bugging.
Yeah. But why he had to do that shit in the game I was at?
Yeah.
The Judge home run was funny, too, because a Dodger fan caught it. The Dodger fan caught it, which made it a home run. I was like, what a fucking idiot, bro. I was fucked up that game. I ain't gonna lie. Stupid fucked up. Shout out to my Yankees, though. I don't really got no other shout out, though.
Yeah.
Shout out Aaron Rodgers just for skipping camp. That shit funny as hell.
It's looking bad. Yeah.
Shout out. Shout out Logan Paul. Did you see the video he put up the other day? So you know how he's the U.S. WWE champion?
Yeah.
It was his boy in the back. I forget his name. Who cares? Nobody cares about that guy. All due respect. The one that dated Lana Rhodes. He's holding the title.
Mike.
Yeah, I guess. It's him and it's Trump, and then it zooms out like they facing off for the U.S. title. And the funniest shit happened last night, bro, because I was fried. I was watching wrestling, right, because I was bored. And I was just trying to watch the Money in the Bank match from WrestleMania 23. I was like, wait a second. I was like, I told my girlfriend, I was like, you got to watch this. I skipped forward to when it was Trump versus Vince McMahon. And when he was coming down the entrance, she was like, is that AI? I'm like, no, that's him. I was like, that's really him. She's like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah. He's like, is that like a body double? I'm like, no, that's deadass Trump at WrestleMania. And she saw it when, then she was like, all right, fine. He's probably just going to stand there, whatever. When she saw him tackle Vince and punch that nigga in the face, and then him get stunnered by so cold, I was crying because she was shocked. She was like, what the fuck is this? I told her, I was like, how many presidents can you say have been at WrestleMania? Not Obama, not Bush, not Biden, not Ronald Reagan. I was like, it's just this thing. I like told her, I was like, because she's a teacher, I was like, you're going to see this in your U.S. history textbooks, this moment right here.
Yo, president going to fucking.
He shaved Vince McMahon's head too.
Going to WrestleMania is hilarious.
Yo, Biden, go to WrestleMania. That shit would be funny.
Yeah.
More presidents should do that shit. Well, it would have to be someone now
He can't
that
do that
becomes
shit.
president later.
He'll get fucking knocked
He
out.
might die.
Yeah.
But going down the ramp too, not even getting hit. Let's
He'll
see.
try to cut the promo and be like,
Yo, chill. Come on. He's like, I'm here to for the UFC championship.
Yeah.
He's been what?
the fuck?
It's been funny as hell though. I feel like I want to see Kanye in WWE. That should be fun. We saw Bad Bunny already. Let's see Kanye.
Kanye would be hilarious.
Yo, he would say some crazy shit. They would have to. I don't even know if they would give him a microphone. I don't know if they would give him a microphone.
Oh my god! I would tune in just to see his promo.
Yeah. He will violate. Imagine he brings Kyrie out. He's like, Kyrie, come out from the back. Become a tag team.
I wouldn't even want to watch the fight no more.
Yeah, I just want to see these niggas cut promos for hours.
Yeah, that'd be. Yo, Kanye would say some crazy shit.
He would get away with it if it was like 2001. If he was in like the WWF, he could get away with it. Because Vince literally used to just give niggas mics and be like, say whatever you want. There was no script, nothing. They didn't have to worry about sponsors.
Yo, Kanye would say some crazy shit.
Yeah, he will violate. He will violate though.
Yeah.
Shout out to WWE from when I was a kid though. Yeah. I don't be watching that shit now. But the network be tough. I be watching shit from when I was a kid. I was like, damn, this shit looks even cooler now as an adult. I saw Jeff Hardy jump off a ladder, leg drop Edge through another ladder that he was laying on. I was like, yeah. I always tell Dequan, I'm always like, yo, we should just go to a wrestling school and become a tag team before it's too late. Now it's okay too late. I know we only 24, but when you there's a lot of them start training like at 19 and they only get to the WWE like when they're like 31.
Damn.
Like, a lot of these, bro, like John Cena won his first championship like at 29.
Damn.
A lot of these guys win their first shot at their 30s, but young 30s is young for them. You feel me? And you retire like at 45. That's what Dequan said, bro, it's too late. We would have to learn OD shit in like 6 years.
Damn.
And I told Dequan, this is the last thing I would say before we get out of here. Because I told Dequan, I was like, yo, our gimmick could just be like, we be calling niggas losers. And like, how we would go to like Roman Reigns and we could be like, Dequan, you know what Roman doesn't get? Like, and then the whole crowd would be into it and we're like, and Dequan's like, oh yeah, I think I know what Roman gets. And at the same time, be like, no bitches. And I feel like the whole crowd will fuck with that shit. And niggas could put that shit on a t-shirt, just put no bitches on a shirt. Vince, hire a nigga. Just he's not even in charge. He's kicked out. Triple H, hire 2 niggas, bro. Please, we gonna make you mad money. But let's get out of here, Justin. Please walk us out, bro.
Guys, if you guys are listening on audio, please give us 5 stars. Please like. If you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe. Please like. On TikTok, follow us at the J&J Podcast. On Instagram, follow us at the J&J Podcast. Oh yeah, if you guys are Spotify users, you guys could now watch the video on Spotify.
Type shit.
So, yeah.
Oh, and make sure you tune in next episode. I didn't tell you this.
What?
I guess I can announce it now. Next episode will be the Burt episode. Make sure y'all tune in because that's got to be our hottest episode of all time. I finally made arrangements. This is about to be the best episode in J&J Podcast. So if y'all thought last episode was funny, this one's going to be even funnier. But we'll see you guys next time.
Peace.